Hi there. The very first time that you run Pro Tools and go to do your first mix, there's a few things that you need to know. That's just you do it once and then you're okay for the semester. So that's what this is about. When you for the very first time, log into your computer, log into this computer, or maybe you already have, it will actually give you the, welcome to Mac screen, setting up your computer, and then it will go to a screen somewhat like this. So here's what you do. Come over to the Macintosh hard drive, click on it. Normally it will come up in what's called icon view. You can use whatever view you like. Here's the view icons. This is list view. Some people like that. This is column view. I prefer that because with list view, if I want to see what's in here, you can keep doing this. The thing I like about column view is that if you click on one thing, you can use the arrow keys. So I find that convenient. So I typically set it to column view. So far, so good.
The next topic is how and where do you get your mix assignments and edit because things change. Canvas, homepage, modules. Go to the module and let's say, okay, for here, when you're ready for mix 1, here it is. The Mix Project 1 assignment, in all caps, is the actual assignment that I print out and hand to you. Download Mix Project 1 here. You click on it, you download it. It's going to download into your downloads folder, which you can find on your dock right here, or your dock may be at the bottom, that's fine. You could say open in Finder. And then once it's downloaded, now please pay attention to this part. Drag it onto your desktop. You don't need Canvas anymore. Double click on it. I'm going to hide my dock because I like to. That's Option Command D shows and hides the dock if you care. It unzips. Now, this is what I'm going to ask you to do all semester. Please! Once you've unzipped this and you've got the session, you now have 2 versions of it. Now, the Mix 1 isn't big. But let's say it was a gigabyte. You unzip it, now you've got 2 gig. And multiply that by the number of students and then multiply the weeks. So once you've unzipped it, please throw it away. Drag it to the trash, or it's Command Delete. We'll put it in the trash and then empty the trash. So you can control click on the trash and say empty. Or I think, can you do it from the Finder? Yeah, you can do it from the Finder. And the key command is Command Shift Delete. Then open that folder and double click or control click and hit open.
It'll open Pro Tools, and the first time it does, you're going to see that the I/O settings aren't right. Audio input is disabled, just hit OK. Would like to access the microphone, you can hit OK or don't allow.
You are almost certainly going to get a window something like this. Click I/O Setup, open I/O, which means Input Output. Go to the Bus tab. It may have 24, it's 16, it may say A or B instead of, it doesn't matter. Click any one of the things that are there, hit Command or Apple A to select all, then click Delete Path. And then go to the Output tab, and again, you may have a different number, they may be named differently, doesn't matter. Click any one, do exactly the same thing. Command A. Instead of clicking Delete Path here, you can actually just hit the Delete button. You may get an alert window that says, are you sure you want to delete? If you do, click Delete. Then go to the Input tab. There may be nothing there, in which case that's fine, or it may look like this or different. If there's anything here, do exactly the same thing. Select All and Delete Path. Once you've done that, come back to the Output tab, click New Path, put in 24 mono outputs. As soon as you do that, it will automatically create 24 buses. So you want your Input tab to look like that, your Output tab to look like that, and your Bus tab to look like that. Then you click OK. Now when it comes up, you have to point these tracks to the correct output. So you need the mixer window. You come to Window, Mix, and the key command is Command Equal. You can just toggle back and forth between them. So bring up the mix window, and right here where it says Output, select 1, 2, and so on and so forth. And yes, there is a shortcut if you want to see it. If you hold down Option and Command and you click Output 1, it will autofill them sequentially. Then come back to your sequence page, hit Command S to save, and as soon as you... So you're good. That'll get you going. Now, when I hit play on that last section, sound came out. For you, it won't, because you will not yet have set the console. Because that's information that you're going to need to access more than once. I made a separate video. There's a short video number 2 that shows you exactly how to set the console. Normally I would insert that here, but like I said, I wanted it to be a separate video. So the one thing I want you to see here at the end of this, which you won't have to watch this again all semester, is that, first of all, even if you're not hearing any sound and you haven't set the console, once you've set the mixer, like I showed you, so that it's feeding the outputs, and you hit play, and you're seeing these LED ladders moving here. If you look down towards the bottom of the rack to the Avid interface, you'll see these LED ladders also moving. And you look at the VU meters on the console, they're moving even if you're not hearing anything. That's how you know it's working. If the LED ladders in that Avid interface aren't moving, you haven't set your I/O or your mixer settings right. And here's the last thing in this video. Please, once you're done, please take your mix file and put it in the trash and empty the trash. Please! Now you would go to video 2 to see how to set the console.